Do you wish you could cut into your editing time and get your sports videos done much quicker? Well, let me show you exactly how to achieve that. In Premiere Pro, there's a very useful feature when you create a project that allows you to have all your bins, assets, and sequences ready to go. And that is a huge time saver. And don't worry, all my non-Premiere Pro users, because in a minute, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can produce the exact same result in any editing platform. But for now, let's focus on Premiere Pro. When you open the app and select to create a new project, you end up here where you can, first of all, name your project, then select the location where you wish to save it, and finally, you can, if you wish, select a project template, which is what I want to focus on today. By default, there are already a few templates in there. A standard template, a social media one, and a broadcast one. This Beyond the Game one is a custom template that I created for my videos, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do the same for yours. But since most of my viewers produce social media content, instead of starting from scratch, let's start from the social media template. You see, the cool thing about this one is that it comes with a bunch of sequences pre-made for every social media platform. And in each of those sequences, there's an overlay showing you exactly where all the extra stuff from the platform is going to appear. So it serves basically as a guide to make sure that none of the important parts of your video are hidden by an icon or some text or whatever. But obviously, when it's time to export your video, make sure that you either delete or hide your overlay layer. Anyway, the next thing you want to do is create a folder or bin structure. I always have an audio bin, a footage bin, a graphics bin, and a sequence bin. By the way, I don't really do a lot of captions in my videos, so I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that one. Now the next step is to fill those bins with assets that you are likely to use in your sports videos. For me, most of those assets come from my Ultimate Sports Editing bundle, and if you don't know what that is, here's a quick promo to bring you up to speed. Attention sports videographers. I recently decided to combine all my sports digital assets into one fully loaded solution. So we're talking about my sports sound effects pack, my sports LUT pack, my impact essentials, and my markers and scribbles, all of that into one ultimate sports editing bundle. This complete toolkit has everything you need to create epic sports videos that will wow your audience and set your work apart. There's 12 LUTs built specifically for various sports scenarios, over 700 sports sound effects, and over 375 sports motion graphics and animations that can be easily integrated into your videos to make every highlight reel unforgettable. All of that for a heavily reduced price. Head to BeyondTheGame.tv right now and pick up the most complete sports editing toolkit on the market. Okay, so while you were watching the promo, I went ahead and imported assets from my bundle into this project. For example, in the audio bin, I created a music folder which is still empty because the music obviously varies from one project to the next, but I also created a sound effects folder which includes all the sound effects from my bundle ready to go. The footage folder is empty because, again, that content is specific to each project, but my graphics bin has my impact essentials pack and my markers and scribbles pack both in there. This is also where I import my intro graphics, lower thirds, things of that nature. And lastly, for the sequence bin, I just dragged all the pre-made sequences in there. So now that the project is done and ready to go, we can go ahead and save it as a template by going to the File menu, Save as Template, and then give our template a name. And from now on, every time I create a new project, I can select the sports video template and have all my bin structure already done, all my assets already imported, and all my sequences already created, which is obviously a huge time saver. And for everyone who doesn't use Premiere Pro and want to achieve something similar, all you have to do is start a project from scratch in your own editing program, and then in there do exactly what I just did. Build your bin structure, add all your assets, and just save that project as a generic name like template project, for example. And from now on, every time you start a new project, you just go back to that file, copy and paste it, and then rename that copy to something relevant to your current project that you're about to begin. And that becomes your project file that you then open and import all your footage in there and everything else. But at least every time you'll start from now on, you'll have all your assets and your bin structure ready to go. All right, so that's it for me today, but for more tips about editing sports videos and more details about my editing bundle, simply click on the video appearing on your screen right now, and I'll see you guys there.